Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am with Lena and Sharon. I am so excited. Lena, you are an actress.
No, I am the writer and the director. Yes.
And Sharon,
She looks like one.
She does look like one. The writer and the director, and we have an amazing meeting me, amazing film. And Sharon, what do you do?
I'm the producer.
Producer. I love this. This is so. I love that you said she looks like one. That's so great. So you guys, first and foremost, meeting me is all about women, two women serendipitously coming together in a time that maybe they're very different women. Did I get this correctly? And very different energy, culture, maybe?
Yeah, it's about two women from very different backgrounds, upbringings, yes. and you're right, they meet serendipitously one morning, and they both need a friend in this moment, as oftentimes a lot of us do, and right. A friendship evolves over the course of a day.
And I love this, and we were speaking a little bit before we got on film, because it's so beautiful and brilliant, the women empowerment feeling and that piece of meeting friendships. And I know all friendships are great, but women meeting other women at a time when you don't always think that you are maybe going to be friends, and being from different cultures, different backgrounds, and really seeing that you have a lot more in common than maybe one would meets the eye, I guess. How did you think about this film? How did it come to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think it came to be because I'm always inspired by the friends that are around me, and
yes.
They've always, obviously been my support system, and they give me comfort and whatnot. But they also challenge me and push me to think in different ways. And
I love that.
And I have so many different friends who are from such different backgrounds, and I'm always. I start to think in different ways because of that, and I grow, and I feel like we kind of do that throughout the course of our friendship. And I have some amazing friends with me here today, Sharon being one of them.
Well, and I was just about to, we're going to call you out, Sharon, it's happening. But as a writer-director, did she kind of help with this moment of this friendship vibe? Because you guys seem like you're really close.
Yes, definitely. I mean, we're friends. We realized 10 years now.
Wow.
So we became friends when I first moved to LA about 10 years ago.
I love that.
And she definitely helped me adjust in so many ways, hopefully.
Well, and I just love all of us walking in and Sharon's like, okay, I'm going on. I didn't know, but the difference in even, I love it because Sharon, you're mountain chic.
Try.
We looked, our outfits,
yes,
but it's
exactly.
neat that you can see the vibe, that you guys have this great energy, and maybe you guys are a little bit different, even the way you dress or the way that you talk, etc. And it's such a neat, empowering moment. I love that. So tell us a little bit more about the film. I'm excited to hear it. How long did it take to create?
Oh my God. Well, it started before the pandemic.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Yes, and so like I said, we went to grad school together, and so. Not long after grad school, we were hungry to make a feature because we'd made some shorts.
Right.
And so we were like, let's pull together actresses, the people that we went to school with, the resources that we have, and everything is still fresh for us. And so we kind of started to make that happen. And principal photography was actually in 2019, or the first bit of photography. And so we call that the 3 years earlier portion. And then we realized that we wanted to shoot a little bit more, or reshoot a couple scenes, but then the pandemic happened. So we put it aside for a while, and then as things were opening up again and getting safer, we were thinking maybe instead of doing reshoots, we would actually, I would write new scenes set in present day. So we would sandwich the film with present day scenes. And so, bringing it into the present because, we're all in such a different state of mind.
That's brilliant. I want to pause you there for a second because that's something I had never thought about. And that's such an interesting piece, right? It seems so simplistic, but that's pretty powerful to have that moment where, of course, this all went down in our world and it changed. I mean, it did change so much. And for you to be we're not just going to continue on with this had not happened and to bring it into, that's pretty powerful. That's neat.
Yeah, and I think it helps that, basically our friendships, the ones that grow, they grow over time. And I think in that way, we had grown and the actresses had grown, and so it becomes a fuller story of friendship because of that, and not just that one day where a possible friendship comes to be. But 3 years later, they realize, oh, we still want to be friends.
I love that. Okay, I'm so into this. I'm Sharon, so I told her just smile and nod. You're doing a great job. You look great. Can you give us a little bit more information about the two characters?
Sharon, do you want to take it a little bit?
Well, they are your characters. I was going to speak more on the project as a whole.
You can tell us whatever you want.
Okay. Well, I'll let Lena talk about the character she created. That's, I think, based on, like she was saying, all of the friends she had met, and that was one of the many reasons why I was drawn to the project. And I think that's what makes Meeting Me so special. And it wasn't planned, and we weren't intending to do this, but a lot of the, actually, 90% of the creative heads are female.
Wow.
And I think they were all so drawn because of the story. And so we're very proud of that. And I'm excited to say that this is our world premiere.
That's very exciting.
Yes.
And thank you for sharing that too, because how interesting is that? Right when I met you guys, the first thing out of my mouth was, I'm so excited. You could tell it's just female empowerment. It feels good. And I love that that's the first thing that you said. That's brilliant. That's really cool. And the world premiere.
Yes.
Are you guys nervous, excited, a little bit of both? How are you feeling?
All of it, yeah. So it's a huge range of emotions. I think we're definitely ready to bring it out into the world and share it with people and hope people enjoy it.
Yes.
And want to bring their friends to it and can kind of see themselves and another friend reflected in these characters.
Do you feel like it's more comedy based? Is it drama? Is it, what would we say? Is it a little bit of everything?
Yeah, it's definitely a drama.
Okay.
It's a very, I like to say that it's a nuanced portrait of these two women who are so different from each other and their friendship. But there is definitely some comedy in there.
Yes.
Some shenanigans that take place.
Shenanigans.
So yeah, you kind of go through the range of what any sort of relationship is. When you first meet and you're kind of suspicious of each other, you're not sure, but then you enjoy each other's company a little bit, and then you have a misunderstanding and you get through that, and then you laugh together, you cry together, all of those things.
So I guess I was just thinking, because there were so many women involved, and I know when we get together as women, it's so much fun. Can you think of maybe the funniest moment that you had on set? I know, that's a loaded question.
Funniest moment. I feel like we've had plenty of those. Goodness. What was funny?
Didn't somebody play a prank on you?
Or anything that sticks out on your
The
mind.
cupcakes.
God, I do not remember.
She's like, it was a lot. I'm sure there were a lot of moments. Did you guys all get together and feel like a really sisterhood?
Definitely. Especially when in 2019, that was mostly all one location. We had essentially rented a house where we shot the day, and so we were basically living in that house together for 2 weeks. Not actually living there, but we would be there from morning to night. And I feel like it was just a house of sisters and cousins just hanging out.
A couple of us actually had to bring our pets in because we had set pets.
That's wild that you said that, because I have 2 little doggies at home and they're my babies, and I'm like, oh, how did you do that? Well, that's brilliant. Can you guys let us know where everyone can see the film?
The film will be screened this morning, actually, at 11 a.m. at the Grand Hyatt Cascade Theater.
Awesome. That is so exciting, you guys. And I'm so proud of you. And thank you guys for coming so early and through the snow and everything.
I mean, it was beautiful, though, at least.
I love that you're fans of Vail. That makes me happy.
Love it, love it.
Well, we're so excited to watch the film. Thank you guys so much for coming. And, I'm so thrilled that you guys have done this. Is there another platform that people can watch this if they can't go today, make it out today?
Well, it's not available yet.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll be doing more festivals in the new year soon. But we are on Instagram. It's at @meetingyou_meetingme.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.